Hey guys, it's your girl, Lunara Ara, and I just kind of need to vent again today. You know what it is. My life's been fucking me in the ass pretty bad
Firefight.
lately.
The Covenant are
So we're
advancing
gonna
through
play
your
some
sector. You
firefight.
need to stop
I'm
them
gonna
in their
talk about
tracks.
it. We're gonna vent. I'm gonna vent.
Set,
It's
start.
gonna be a
Tough
time.
luck.
Why can't I leave this fucking door? Anyways, it's been a rough one, guys. This past month and a half has been pretty ass. I'm pretty low on my spirits right now. I'm pretty down.
Jumping.
You know, that whole forest fire thing fucked up my whole town. Fucked me up pretty good too. But like it's been a chain of things. You know,
Fire for effect.
it's just been a whole chain of things. Like it started off a month and a half ago. My grandma got really sick, and she spent 2 weeks in the hospital with like a really serious colon infection, right? Like she could have died of it if she wasn't in the hospital type thing. It was pretty bad. Like I'm talking like blood coming out of orifices bad, you know? So I thought I was gonna lose my grandma there for a while.
Reinforcements.
But she's good, she recovered. She needs a hip replacement now, though, which is unrelated. We knew she needed something, but when she got like the CAT scan for the stomach infection to see why she was having blood come out of orifices, you know, found out that the ball of her hip has completely disintegrated. So she needs a new hip. Oh shit, I'm dead. Anyways, she needs a new hip. So she's gonna have to get that surgery soon. And hopefully, you know, it goes well. But that's a lot of stress, right? That's a lot of stress and bullshit I've had to deal with. And that's just the beginning of it, you know? Like, after that, like, immediately after she got back, like, she wasn't back for more than, I'd say 4 or 5 days. My town got ravaged by a massive forest fire, and we all had to evacuate and shit. And that fucked me up pretty bad. Like, it got me really fucked up. Because I thought I was gonna lose my house and shit, right, guys?
Grenade out. Hostile has been
We didn't,
neutralized.
thank God.
Good.
My neighborhood was spared. And, you know, that was awesome. That was good news, right? That my neighborhood survived this massive forest fire.
Shotgun spree. Double kill.
So, we get home, and not 2 days after, from the forest fire, my grandfather has a fall. My grandfather fell and fucked himself up pretty bad. Like, I'm talking, he bruised his ribs, fucked up his wrist, and he had a big cut across his head. We were worried he had a concussion. Like, it was bad. Like, I'm talking, it was bad. He has an arm splint now and stuff for his wrist. And he's okay, but that's also a lot of stress, you know? So, I had my grandmother in the hospital, my grandfather in and out of the fucking doctors and shit. They all had to get x-rays, fucking forest fires and shit. Man, my past month and a half has been fucking rough, right? All this,
Double kill.
and then the icing on the cake that really, really caught me off, and I had a little mental breakdown about this. I had to take some time away from stream. I still am. And I'm probably not going to stream for a few more days. Probably not going to do much other than, you know, edit videos because there's not much, you know, I have to do for that. I might work on my 2.0 avatar while I still can.
Killing frenzy. Double kill.
But like,
Enemy
dude, I'm just like, I'm tired of it all. I had some fucked up shit happen after all of this, dude. This is the new thing. I haven't really told many people. I mentioned it on Twitter.
Double kill.
I mentioned it on Twitter, but my dog, she had a fall, and she fell and practically broke her spine. She has a erupted disc, a herniated disc, and it was so bad that she is now paralyzed in the back of her, like the whole back end of her is paralyzed. And like, we weren't sure she was gonna make it. We still don't know if she's gonna make it for another 2 or 3 days. We put her in the best care. We rushed her out of province for the best care.
Running riot.
But we still don't know if she's gonna make it for another few days. She's probably gonna be paralyzed if she does make it from the waist down. But she's okay, you know, we can get a doggy wheelchair for her, you know, that's okay. But she might have this thing that happens to dogs when they break their spine or have a major spinal cord injury. There's this thing, and I don't really know how to pronounce it. I'm not gonna be getting to pronounce it. I guess it's like called, God, what was it called again? Hold on.
Double kill.
Let me look at my phone again. There's a name for, actually I sent it to somebody on Discord. So like, let me get you guys the name for it, because like, it's hard to explain without giving you guys the name for it. Myelomalacia. So she might have that, which is an unfortunate potential outcome of a spinal cord injury for dogs. Basically, reading from the Wikipedia, myelomalacia in dogs is unfortunately potential outcome of a severe spinal cord injury. The fatal condition manifests as rapid and progressive necrosis or death of the spinal cord. The spinal cord is the long band. Yeah, okay, fuck off, Wikipedia. You don't have to tell me what a spine is. Essentially, if the surgery that we paid for, we got her last night. It took 5 hours, apparently. If that surgery didn't do what it needed to do, she's probably gonna die. But I'm still hoping that my doggy, my little doggy, can make it out of this. And, you know, if she has to be in a wheelchair for the rest of her life, so be it. You know, she's still alive. She's still alive, and I'm gonna give her the best life I can. But it's crazy how things happen. What happened, what we figured is, the other day when she fell, she was running really, really fast in the backyard, and she digs these holes in the backyard that we have to fill in, but we didn't see this one, and we didn't fill it in because, well, everything that was going on with my grandmother, grandfather, the forest fire, we didn't have time to fill in any of these holes that she dug recently. And she was running around really fast in the backyard, and she tripped in one of her own holes that she dug. Ironically, she dug her own hole that could have killed her. She'd almost practically dug her own grave, ironically. And the poor little thing must have slipped a disc or something when that happened, because she was walking around on her front paw. It wasn't working. There was something wrong with her front paw. We thought it was just her front paw, like there was something in it, or maybe she sprained it or something, right? But you know, we took her to the doctor the next day, and when the doctor was moving her all around and stuff, it must have, you know, aggravated the issue. And we finally found out what was actually wrong with her, because she couldn't move her back legs. But she can move both her front legs again, though, so she has her 2 front legs. She traded 1 front leg for 2 back legs, you know? But, I mean, that's better than not having 3 legs, you know? She could have lost all 3 of them. So I guess the pressure was off the part of the spinal cord that allowed her, you know, to control that front leg. But it, in return, decided to say, fuck you, I'm taking both your back legs. And now we're just worried that because she had this spinal cord issue, that she'll come down with myelomycia. I don't know if that's how I'm pronouncing it right. Which is that severe, progressive, and rapid necrosis of the spinal cord, which happens in dogs when they injure their spinal cord. Their spinal cord basically just gives up. I don't know if that type of thing happens in like humans or any other animals, but that's a real bad fucking weakness from nature, you know? Oh, too bad, spinal cord, can't heal that. Rip, let's just kill it all, you know? It's a real weakness of nature, I guess you could say. But, I'm really upset about it, and, my father is too. My father's really attached to her because, she sleeps with him in the bedroom all the time. And she's attached to him, and, you know, like 2 peas in a pod. And ironically, my dad had the same thing happen to him. He had 2 discs in his back herniate. And he had to have surgery. So now they're literally two peas in a pod, you know? They both had the same thing happen to them. And my dad has no feeling in one of his legs, but he can still walk. But my dog's not going to be able to. She's going to need a wheelchair if she survives the next few days. Because this myelomycia thing, it takes the dog in the spinal, it takes the spinal cord and the dog's life within 2 or 3 days of the accident, apparently. So we just gotta wait. She's in an ICU unit for animals in an animal hospital out of Province, and she's getting the best care possible. We didn't really have the money for it, but we're gonna try and get it together. But it was like 10 grand, the surgery, and you know, fees for her medicine and shit all together is like literally $10,000. So like, it's a lot of fucking money, dude. I don't have any, and I feel like shit because I can't really contribute, you know? I can't really contribute anything because I got nothing. I got literally like $5-10 in my bank account. I feel like a worthless piece of shit because I can't contribute money to it. You know? And like, yeah, I've got this whole VTuber thing going for me and stuff, but I'm not making any money from it yet.
Deploying grenade.
Double kill.
So like, I'm kind of just feeling like a sack of shit, you know, for not being able to support my family and my dog. And I'm just kind of a mental wreck about this, you know? Especially where everything else happened, right? With the forest fire, my grandmother, my grandfather, you know, and they're up in age. They're in they're like almost 90, each one of them. They're in their 80s.
Rampage.
So like, it's just a matter of time for them. And my father's pretty sick. He's been fucked up real bad, you know, for most of his life. He's has that back thing I talked about where he can't feel one of his legs no more, and he had to get surgery on his back for all those discs that he got fucked up. But on top of that, he has a disease that took most of his intestines, right? This thing called Crohn's, and he's fucked up from that, you know.
Double kill.
So my family's just, you know, full of a ton of disabled people, and I have like anxiety to the point that I can't leave my house. I'm fucking stupid. Lack of better words, you know, I'm mentally out there. Like, I have something, like, I think it's autism. I went to get a test, but my doctor said, oh, you don't need that because you would have been diagnosed with it younger, you know? All my teachers said I had it. I was in all the slow people classes. And I'm just really slow. I can't even do math. I can just add and subtract, you know, I can do some multiplication, but I'm pretty useless, right? Other than just entertainment. It's my thing. It's the one thing I can do. Is do like videos and cheer people up. I love being able to do that type of stuff. It's the one thing I want to do.
Jumping.
You know, I became really obsessed with YouTube when I was a kid. I wanted to be a YouTuber. And I tried my hand at it with that other channel I've talked about, but it went nowhere. So I tried, you know, becoming a VTuber. I mean, it's kind of going nowhere, but I mean, I see there's some promise in it. I'm seeing some promise in it right now. Oh, this motherfucker, he really just came in here and killed me like that. That son of a bitch, Sangheili. I'm gonna kill this prick. Anyways, you know, like,
left.
I'm trying my hardest here to, like, make something of myself.
Target has sustained
Double
Make a
kill.
living of myself. And just do something. Jesus Christ, fuck off. Oh my god. You know, I'm trying, dude. Oh, excuse me. Wait, don't you just blow up? God damn it, they do blow up. I thought they fucking just went flying up in the air, like... But no, they don't. They just blow up in your face. But yeah, no, like, I'm trying my best to, like, make a living for myself and shit, dude. But it's pretty hard when you can't get yourself out there as a VTuber or a YouTuber or something. And it's the only thing I'm good at. You know, is streaming. Playing video games and stuff. It's the only thing I can do because I'm so fucking... I want to say it, but I can't say the word. We can't say that word in 2023. But with lack of better words, I'm pretty fucking R-word.
2 enemies remaining.
You know, like, I'm pretty fucking R-worded. Jesus Christ. I can't even fucking kill an elite, dude. I'm so useless. Fucking hell, man. I feel like shit, dude. You don't gotta worry about me. I'm not gonna, like, kill myself or anything like that. I'm not, like, suicidal.
Lives added. Weapon drop.
Been through that. Been there, done that. You know, I'm not stupid anymore. I know there's more to life. But it's pretty goddamn hard, you know, like, you go through all this in such a short span of time. Makes you wonder, you know, what's the point, you know? But I'm gonna keep going because my philosophy is, in a world that wants me so desperately to fail, it set me up so desperately to fail me. A world that wants me gone, I'm gonna survive no matter what. As a fuck you to the world, I'll keep going, you know? That's my final decision, you know, like, on the whole, you know, depression thing. I might be depressed and it might be agonizing and fucking pain. But I'm gonna keep going because it's fuck you to the world that wants me gone. You know? Like, that's how I see it. It's a fuck you. Keep living.
Shotgun spree.
Keep living to live as a fuck you to the world that wants you to kill yourself. That's how I see it. If I keep living just to spite the world that wants me dead, wants me to kill myself, then at the end of my life, when I'm old and decrepit and I die of old age, then at least I succeeded in my petty attempt at revenge against the world, as in surviving when it wants me dead. It might be feeble, you might think, oh, well, fuck, that's stupid. Why do that? Well, I don't fucking want to die. I think death is scary. I think just ceasing to exist is terrifying. I went through the phase, you know, the suicidal phase when I was a teenager. You know, I've been through that, I've lived through that, and if I can live through that, then I can live through a lot more. You know, I've lived through forest fire, I've lived through, you know, getting fucking mugged in my front yard. I've lived through a lot of shit, dude. I've almost got hit by cars. I've had somebody close to me literally try and murder me. Somebody in my family. I survived that. You know, that's like a whole nother story I'm not going into right now. I've had a lot of shit happen to me in my life. And fucking, it just keeps happening. Like, I got like extreme bad luck with some shit. But like, I'm still here and I'm still going. And I'm not gonna leave this world because I want to say fuck you to it, and I'm gonna keep going no matter what. No matter how hard it gets, I'm gonna keep trucking. Ain't nobody taking Lunara but Lunara. And I ain't taking myself, so fuck you, world. I'm here forever, baby. That's what I have to say. I'm here forever, baby. And I'm gonna persist after my death too, with my videos and shit. And my art. That's another reason I do it, right? I do it so like I'll have something to leave behind when I inevitably die of old age. I don't even want to die of old age. If I could be turned into like a fucking cyborg, man, Elon, you out there, man. If you can turn me into a fucking cyborg and hook me up to the Matrix, man, I'd live forever, man. I'd love that shit. I ain't going out. I'm gonna keep living as a fuck you to the world and to life. I'll keep living. I'll keep living no matter what. Lunara's immortal, baby. Oh yeah, like, I'm just fucking really depressed right now. Cause like, I feel useless. I feel like shit. You know what it is. We all know what it is. We've all been there. You've been there, I've been there.
Triple kill.
Jumping.
It just feels so bad, you know. Everything that's happened the past month and a half. It's such a chain of events. It's been a lot, you know. I'm just glad I have my girlfriend. So if it wasn't for her, I'd be falling back into my old habits of drinking and doing drugs. I would be fucking cracked out of my mind on drugs and drunk right now if I could be. But thank God I have my girlfriend to keep me, you know, from doing stupid decisions like that. I got people around, you know, that I gotta live for, and I've gotta, you know, take care of and stuff. So thank God for that too. Or I'd be like fucking back on my old path, you know, doing drugs, drinking. I'm just glad I have, you know, something to live for now, you know? Because if it wasn't for that, it wasn't for her and everything. God knows what would happen to me. I'd probably be like fucking dead in a ditch somewhere, probably.
Killing spree.
Something like that. I don't fucking know, dude. I owe her a lot. She's helped me stay calm and stuff through all this. My girlfriend's awesome. Best partner ever, dude. It's just fucking... Just so fucking lucky that I met her. I met her because she joined off of a friend of mine when I was in a Black Cat in VR chat,
Shotgun spree.
drunk out of my mind, and we met and we became good friends, and one thing led to another, and hey, she's been the best thing for me ever.
Jumping.
But you're in. Life just fucking sucks, dude. I'ma keep going no matter what, because it's my philosophy. To keep going as a fuck you. Because if I can keep going, and I feel like at the end of my life, when I'm at old age, I've at least succeeded in my petty revenge against the world.
Shotgun spree.
I wish I wasn't, you know, I wish I didn't have so much anxiety and I could leave my house and like get a decent job and I wasn't like fucked in the head. And I wish I wasn't R-worded, you know?
One life left.
Like, I'm like, actually R-worded, dude. I can't say the word in 2023 or I'll get canceled, so... But
No lives
I have
left.
something like ADHD. Well, I know I have ADHD or something. I'm dyslexic. I got dyscalculia. I'm probably autistic. All my teachers said I was.
Double kill.
And I have family members that are close to me.
Shotgun
Not
spree.
close to me as in I'm around them, but genetically close to me that have autism.
Reloading.
They're not really family in my opinion, but
Reinforcements.
genetically they're family, you know? They're
Increasing altitude.
severely autistic, so it's like it's very close to me in the gene pool. And the person who gave birth to me is really fucked up in the head. Really fucked up. So
Hostile has been neutralized.
my birthing person definitely person who birthed me was definitely something. Oh shit, almost fell and died.
Open season. Killing spree.
That was sufficient.
Double kill. Sword spree. 5 enemies remaining. Triple kill.
But yeah, you know, it's been a rough life for me.
2 enemies
Right now, I just
remaining.
needed to like then make this video because I find venting on this channel, my second channel, has been really
Last enemy.
it's been really stress relieving.
Lives added.
You know, like it's
Weapon drop.
helped me out a
One
lot
life
mentally.
left. Black eye.
Talking about things on this channel.
Round start.
So I wanted to make a video and just talk about things, you know. It's pretty fucked what's going on right now, but I'm gonna keep going, so don't you worry about me. Nobody worry about me, I'm gonna keep going. Lunara live forever, baby. I'm gonna keep it up. We ain't going anywhere, baby. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna keep doing my thing the way I want to do it. I'm gonna do it forever until I die of old age.
Killing frenzy.
I'm gonna be a streamer, an artist, a YouTuber, whatever you want to call me, content creator. That's what I'm gonna be. And I'm gonna be it until I die of old age, like when I'm in my 90s or 100. Hell, hopefully I can be in the Matrix by then. They can hook me up to some fucking
No lives left.
thing, make me a fucking AI in the machine, you know, dude, make me a fucking ghost in the machine.
Telemetry received on standby.
Get away from me, you son of a bitch. What the fuck just killed me?
Kilimanjaro. Game over.
Alright, well, I think that's enough venting for today. I hope you all have a good day. I'm gonna get going. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye bye.